Hello there. Any RPM here. Actually at the warehouse tonight because we had a bit of a situation. This guy happened to play a full set out in the rain. 3 nights in a row. That's not the only reason. Came here to eat beans and fix this thing.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
See, I'm a low enough player that it always has a little bit of buzz, and I'm kind of pretty rowdy with my left hand there. But right here, so much different than you hear all that buzz on it. So it's right there. It's bad too on the second, third fret. Starts going away on the fourth. You hear it changes there. By the time it gets up to the seventh, it's pretty gone away. But yeah, it makes playing that like A chord position pretty impossible. You think the rain did this?
Yes. It's warped.
Okay.
I even double measured it just to make sure. But it's not, like I've always said, these are your tools and we can still make it usable.
Yeah.
And realistically, we will compensate for what's there. It's just going to require a little bit more work.
Luckily, it wasn't number one, and it's amazing. Number one made it with me through the rain, but
Yeah.
This is the backup, and so we got to have it too, because I break strings a lot. And hey, these strings will become guitar string bracelets, so someone will get part of the crazy rain show.
Yeah. They should be expensive. All right, let's get after it. Yeah, this one, but it's on roll. So this weekend, Damon did a show in his hometown, and unfortunately the weather wasn't nearly as appreciative of his show as what the audience was. But essentially what has happened, this is Damon's G&L ASAT. It's made by the same company. Started by Liam Fender after he sold Fender to CBS. But what has happened is this neck has gotten wet and dried, and wet and dried consecutive days, which is sort of unavoidable for Damon, and sad to say, but right now the neck is essentially sitting, instead of flush and level like this side is tilted down, this side is tilted up, and then in the middle is pulled back down. And essentially what that's doing is causing a bunch of fret buzz. And originally what I thought was, let's see if we can adjust the truss rod and maybe straighten it back out. That didn't appear to work. We did some adjustment on the saddles down here. That didn't work. And realistically at this point, there's only a couple ways that you can fix it based off how it's bone like this. Is I could raise the saddles up to a level that probably would feel loose to Damon, based off just how he tends to prefer to have his guitar set up and what he's used to. I mean, it'd be like, taking a roofer or a welder and taking away the welder that he uses every day, and basically throwing something else out at him. Yeah, he'd make it work, but it'd make the job a whole lot harder. So my recommendation for Damon is we'll count the frets, we'll get all the measurements, and I think we're going to end up ordering a whole new neck for this one. And then maybe Damon could do something cool with this neck for a fan or something. Who knows?